Happy Sunday afternoon, everybody. I'm Chris the Batman Statue Collector. Welcome back to another live hangout show. How's everybody doing? How has your weekend been? What did we just do this on Thursday night? And now we're back and really excited to be back with you guys. Hope you had a great weekend, like I said. And again, this is just one of those shows where you guys drive the conversation, just to hang out among collectors, among friends. And again, happy Sunday, everybody. Let's see who's already here. We got Chester. Happy birthday to George Raw, 46 today. That's awesome. I didn't realize it was George. I must have missed that somehow on Facebook. But anyway, Chester, hopefully you're doing okay. I saw your post yesterday about having to, kind of take a break from the hobby. And so I just want to remind you that even if you're not buying statues, that doesn't mean you don't have to be part of the hobby. You could still be part of the part of the crew, so to speak, right? So anyway, hopefully you're able to stay with us. Scott N says, hey, Chris, hope you're having a nice weekend. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I've got Paula here as well. Hello, everyone. Thanks for being here, Paula. We missed you the other day, so I'm really glad that you're here with us now. Bullseye, hey, Chris, how's it going? Sorry, I'm suddenly all congested. I'm drinking my iced coffee. That might have been doing it, so I apologize, guys. We got Georgia in the house. We got Manuel. We got Brotherhood member Eric is in the house. Thank you, Eric, for being here. Showtime 101, another member, says, hey. Again, another member. If you want to become a member, guys, it's right there down below. Just hit the join button down below for early access. Good afternoon. Nice to hang out midday. I like to do these sometimes in the middle of the day if I could get some of our international audience to be able to participate. People hit me up and say, hey, Chris, why won't you do the shows at a better time, for us? And so I try to do that here and there every once in a while. So anyway, hello, everyone. Hope everybody's doing good. Thank you, Jeremy T., another Brotherhood member. Again, all the members are here. That's awesome. And just as you guys are joining today, so I wanted to do a super chat giveaway. Somebody was asking if I would do another one of these. So I've got this right here. This is a Batman black and white right here by Mike Mignola. And so I'm going to be doing a super chat giveaway if anybody's interested. For any $5 super chat, I will pay shipping. So if it's in the United States, if it's outside the United States, we might have to do some wheeling and dealing negotiating. But if you're interested in a possible entry, so each $5 entry is another entry. So if you did a $10 super chat, let's say, that'd be 2 entries. Okay. And so, yeah, if anybody's interested in doing a super chat, I'm going to be giving this away during the show. So if only one enters, one wins. That's pretty cool. All right. So anyway, we got Frank in the house. What's up? Thank you, Frank, for being here. We got Supernova Moore in the house. Hello to you. Salute. We got Knight in the house. Hello to you. Love that Joker. Hello, everyone. Please hit the like button. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate that very much. If you hit the like button, thank you. I'm here. It's court mandated, court of owls mandated. Well, Brad, I like that, my friend. That is the man. When do I get that jury summons? I would love that. Glad to hear it, Chester. I'm glad to hear that. Again, it's just one of those things where I know that sometimes money and life situations ebb and flow, but I tell people all the time that you don't have to leave the hobby. You don't have to leave the hobby. You just don't buy things right now. You know what I mean? Finally caught a live stream. That's great. Hydrus 96 in the house. Thank you very much. Is that Daredevil? I think maybe. I can't quite tell. It's awesome. Jason in the house. Have a great live chat. Thank you very much, Jason. I really appreciate that very much. The time for us is clearly better. That's right. That's right. So yeah, I like to do these streams sometimes when other people are around or are awake. So I like that. Hey, Chris, off topic, but have you seen any of the Maze Runner movies? Do you enjoy dystopian movies? I do like some of them. I've not seen a ton, to be quite honest. But I have not heard of the Maze Runner. I need to check those out. Are those fairly new? Or are they old? Let me know, because I'm not 100% positive on that. Dylan Hicks in the house. Hello to you. Thank you for being here, my friend. How's the outdoors? It's like 92 degrees here today. Pretty crazy. What if you do $15? Is that 3 entries? It is indeed, Brad. Every $5 is another entry. Hey, all. Hope everybody's doing good. Thank you, Michael, for being here. Another Brotherhood member. Thank you very much, guys. Chris and Logan in the house. Happy Sunday. Okay, so showtime. That's my first entry right there. Showtime 101. I will cut some of my little pieces of paper here for entries if anybody's interested again. I didn't figure too many people would want to do this today, but I thought, well, why not? It's kind of fun. It's fun to do every once in a while. So again, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate that. Good afternoon. Just watching into the Jays game. That's awesome. We've had on all weekend the Masters. My family's golfers. I like to golf, but I've got a really bad back, and so can't golf much. I can do a little putting. Chester saying Simmons. Sorry, I must have missed something there. Leo in the house, another Brotherhood member. Thank you very much. Happy Sunday, fun day, Chris, and all of this chat. Looking forward to Friday night's Next Level Showcase. Yeah, I just want to give a cheap plug here on the channel. So this coming Wednesday, guys, we are doing Rogues Gallery Live. We missed photos, so we got a ton of photos to look at because we had an auction show last show. Then on Friday night, I think we might start about 7:30, 7:40, somewhere in there. We're doing Rogues Gallery Live Reaction, Next Level, guys, next Friday night. So you can watch it on your own if you want, or you can join us and hang out with all these amazing people from the community. We would love to have you join us there. So yeah, cannot wait for next Friday. So please join us, guys. Tony, hey, Chris, what's your thoughts on where prices are going as I'm in the UK and the new Blitzway Prime 1 Catwoman is coming in at over $2K after shipping and taxes? That's basically where we are right now with any third scale, or even some of the quarter scale stuff. Whenever you add shipping, you add taxes, you're looking at $2,000. I don't think that the hobby is dead, but I do feel like people are obviously being very, very selective. I don't feel like you could buy everything you want. So if there is a particular piece that really speaks to you and you have the funds for it, I would try to make it happen for you. You know what I mean? Like that would be something that I like. If it was me, like I would try to make that happen for me. But if it is just a financial burden, I would be like, I'm happy with what I got. I need to slow down. I need to take a break until maybe prices come down a little bit. However, I don't know if they are going to come down a little bit. They are definitely catering the companies. I feel like most companies, not all, but I feel like some of especially the overseas companies are catering more toward that super deluxe collector. And I hate to see that, but it's just a sign of the times. I mean, we see it every day. I did a little McDonald's TikTok today. I did a little McDonald's thing where I tried something, and it was really good, by the way. And everybody said, well, it used to be available in the 90s and it was like $2, and I paid like $8 or whatever it was today. It's just everything's more expensive, no matter where you go, and you just have to make a choice. But if it's too much money and it's just driving you crazy and it's a burden, I would say to not do it. Statues are expensive. Any thoughts as if it will ever go down and the economy gets better, or maybe it is what it is, nothing to do with the economy? The thing is, John, I think some of these companies are going to try to squeeze every little penny out of the ultra collector, like I said. But if that doesn't work and they've exhausted even that collector, they will have no choice to either drastically reduce their prices or go under. I think we're already seeing that. Edition sizes are low, so as long as they are able to make a profit, edition sizes do appease collectors. But these days, I don't think necessarily it matters, because I think there are times where it does. But I just feel like people are just either going to get it or not. They don't necessarily care about the edition size. So we'll see. But I don't know if it's ever going to go down. I hope. I look at a company like Sideshow, and they've done a phenomenal job of keeping the prices decent. I mean, they're still, absurd compared to where they were 5 years ago. But I still feel like they do a good job. Good afternoon, low-key collector in the house. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Someone wants to buy my Hush Ivy 1K shipped. I think you could probably get a little bit more money for that, Chester. I think you could probably get more for that. If you need the money really bad, I think you could probably get a little bit more. Oh, here we go. Another entry. There we go. So we've got Hydrus. HYDRUS 96. Got you right there. Thank you very much for the $5 super chat. Again, anybody that does a $5 super chat during the show is going to be entered into getting this right here. I will pay for shipping. Unless you want to pay for shipping, you can. But yeah, right there. That's awesome. Chris talked to me about the new Sideshow Wolverine coming. Man, Frank, I think that new Sideshow Wolverine, we're gonna look at it on Rogues. I think it's really good. I like the stylized nature of it. I would like to see more. It's still kind of this mystery scale. I feel like somewhere between 1/3 scale and 1/2. But I really like what they've done. I'm drawn to that piece. And again, I would like to see Sideshow do more with that kind of scale. Even if it is a mystery, even if they don't have like the 1/3 license, which I don't know if they do or don't, but I would love to see them do more with that. I saw your recent J&D Catwoman thoughts. Yeah, my video from today. Thank you guys for watching. Completely agree. It's a nice statue, but it maybe seems 80% there. I'm not sure why the silicone throws off the sculpt. I just feel like it softens it sometimes in a weird way. Again, when it comes to J&D, I really am impressed with their sculpts. I think that they do a really great job. If you look at all of those behind the scenes videos, I think Kojin I think that's his name. I think that he's sculpting and doing this awesome work, but I feel like it loses something in terms of the silicone. And they are so gung-ho with keeping that silicone. And again, it is what it is. They sell out, but I think they're selling out to retailers. And then retailers have to sometimes sit on them. But from top to bottom, I think that they do a really great job. It's just I feel like the silicone is what throws me. Even though I have seen some of them in person, I do think that they are better in person. I've gone on record as saying that and apologizing because, again, I'm just judging off of videos or pictures, just like you guys are most of the time. But until you get something in hand, obviously, I do think that they're better in hand. And I think they're getting better. Over time, they've gotten better. Hey, everyone. First time here. Chris, did you sell your Queen 1/3 Joker? No, actually, it's down there. I love that piece. I've actually considered selling it many times because I don't feel like I need multiples, but I love it. He's just down there on the bottom shelf right now until I try to figure out this middle here. But he was right there for a little while. He'll probably go back there. Douchebag. Hey, Chris, best person to ask. Has there ever been a Batman Year One statue? Has there ever been a statue based on the golden era of Batman? To be clear, I mean the late 1930s, 1940s. Now, there has been some statues based on all of that type of stuff, but it's been more of the black and white. So it's been like this type of scale where they've captured that era. You know what I mean? And so if you're interested in that, there has been a number of statues based on the Gotham by Gaslight. Codable Kia has done one. Prime One Studio has done one. And obviously even Sideshow is doing their premium format. There's a lot of really great statues based on that particular one, Year One. I haven't seen very many things based on that. I would like to see more. I would love to see, them tackle that a little bit more. But for whatever reason, they haven't really done that yet. At least not that I remember. Codable Kia might have done one, but I just don't remember specifically. Leave the hobby for a bit and then come back after you buy a $2,000 statue like I did, swore I was done for a bit. And that's the thing is these companies, they just keep pulling you back in, right? They just keep pulling you back in because their stuff continues to get better and better, even though it is more expensive. Oh, so $20 doesn't get you 4 entries. Yeah, it does get you 4 entries, Brad. It would. I love you, man. Hey, Chris, hope your day is going well. 75 and sunny in Michigan. Wow, it's actually warmer here. It's crazy. It's in the 90s here, and I'm still rocking my hoodie. We turned our air conditioner on last night because it was getting too hot in the house. But anyway, Ghostbusters Collector, it's nice to see you here. Chester says, LOL. Also, Blitzway and Darkseid, Catwoman, what's people's thoughts on the winner between the two statues? Tony, we're going to have to wait and see. We're going to have to do a side-by-side and see because I think there are pros and cons to both. And obviously the big thing that Darkseid has going for her is the unmasked portrait, which I can't believe Blitzway wouldn't want to do. Yep, I got you right here, Hydrus. I got you. So far, I have 2 entries into the super chat giveaway. What volume of Batman Black and White is that? I don't know what number this is. Brad, do you know? Brad's a black and white collector. I don't know what number. It would be over 100 because I believe the McFarlane one was number 100. Unlimited power. Hey, Chris in chat. What is the best VHS combo TV for old movies and retro gaming? Thanks. I thought maybe a Panasonic 13-inch. I don't know. I need help. Man, I don't know. You're asking the wrong guy. I had all of that way back in the day, but I'm sorry. Maybe somebody in the chat could help you out with that because I just don't know these days. It's 84 here. I'm waiting for my grass and trees to grow so I can do pictures. I have so much new stuff since November. You haven't taken pictures since November? That's crazy. I feel like you were just doing some, but maybe they were older. That's awesome. Hopefully it gets a little greener outside. Leviathan. Hey, Chris, I don't know if I'm asking the wrong person, but do you know if you have a collecting problem? Or how do you know if you have a collecting problem? Like I always... on the back of my mind, it's fun sometimes, but it can be a bit much, perhaps. Just like psychologically, I think we all have a problem because we love this stuff, and I feel like it's really easy. I think a lot of times collectors have an addictive personality, whether it is this or that. We could choose to do drugs or drink alcohol or do this and this and this, but if we are addicted to this stuff where we're thinking about it all the time and we're thinking about how we could display it and how we can afford to buy it and how we can get that next fix, I think we are all addicts in a lot of ways. But just like any addict, I think you have to try to keep yourself in check. As long as you're not hurting anybody else, as long as you're not hurting yourself necessarily, I feel like this is a safe drug. You know what I mean? Like it's not going to necessarily hurt you unless you are financially irresponsible. So I don't know. Maybe we need to start a little support group for each other because I do feel like we do enable, and that's not always maybe the healthiest thing to do. You know what I mean? Save that back strength for those massive statue unboxings. Man, I've got that Prime 1 piece coming, the Batman, the Jokerized bat suit, and that thing's going to be 2 boxes. So, man, I gotta do some back stretches because it takes a toll out of my back. Yep, I did get your entry. I did get yours. Chris, are your parents tall? Did you get your height from them? No, my dad is, I think, 5'9". I am 6'2", or I was 6'2" before my back problems. I think I've shrunk a little bit. My lower 2 vertebrae, they are compressed. There's no pad there left. And I think just because of the sports and things I was involved in when I was a kid. And so I think I'm more like 6'1" now. But my mom, I think, is about 5'5". So not really tall parents. Some people say that collecting original can be high end price wise collecting. Yeah. Are you talking about original art? I mean, that's the thing is like this, the high end stuff, I've been like, I won this in auction recently. I showed you guys, this is my Grey Capullo. I also just won a very amazing original Lee Bermejo. Did I say Grey Capullo? Grey Capullo. I don't know if I said that, but Lee Bermejo, I just won an auction for him. And I can't wait to show you guys because it's a very expensive piece. So it's going to be my last one for a while other than my Finch commissions. That's BS. The White House tweets daily that this is the best economy that we've had in years. Well, I don't know. I don't know, Mr. X, if you have found out, but I feel like there's a lot of those entities that lie straight to our faces constantly, every single day. I do not trust a word that they say at all. Because I just don't. But I mean, you're right in the thick of this economy, my friend. How has it been for you? Because I don't think it's been great. But anyway, I hope you're doing well, my friend. It's great to see you here. We need to get together. Like, we need to get together. Do you guys want to see Mr. X and I do something? Like, we need to do like something. I want to hang out with him. We had a chance to hang out one time. I want to do it again because I think we would have a good time. Save that back strength for the yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've got these guys. So these are my small ones. These are much more easier on the back. That's for sure. Agree. Biden has no idea. He doesn't seem to have any idea where he's at. Yeah, it's scary. It'll never go down. Unfortunately, that's inflation. Everything goes up. Cost operation. Yeah, it really does. I mean, that's the thing is, and inflation took a hit this week. We do some stocks and some of that online stuff, and it was not a good week last week. Okay. Hey, Chris, ready to sell Huntress yet? Jeremy, are you looking for her? You know, I had somebody offer for Nightwing and Huntress or Nightwing this week. I don't know. I would maybe be willing to let him go. If you really are interested, Jeremy, hit me up at thebatmanstatuecollector@gmail.com. We'll talk about it. Anyway, I got 5 entries for you, Jeremy. All right, Jeremy T. There's one. Jeremy T. There's 2. And Jeremy T. There's 3. So I've got some more entries. Again, if anybody's interested in doing the giveaway, super chat giveaway, $5 will get you in. Every $5 is a new entry, a new chance. Okay. So thank you very much, Jeremy. And yeah, if you're really serious, hit me up. Yeah, absolutely. Has damages. I doubt prices will go down. Wages need to go up. Well, that would be great. I'm in education, and believe me, prices are not going to go up for educators. Hush Ivy has broken tip off chin of Plant Monster. And which one? So you were really excited, Chester, about having both poison ivies. Have you changed your mind? And which one are you going to sell? Because I know you just got the flesh color ivy. Are you going to sell the green one? What's up? When's the next auction? It was the first one I actually got something and itching to get more. We try to do one about every couple months or so. Again, just to kind of like re-up our inventory and stuff that we have in our collection. So Wesley, I'm sure we'll probably do one in May sometime, maybe late May. J&D is hit or miss with silicone. I'm probably getting the Indiana Jones pieces. I think that's their best to date. I think specifically the Sean Connery. I'm trying to think of like what's his name? Henry, right? Henry. I feel like that is their best one they've done. It's really good. So again, there are ones that really turn out well, and even I feel like even in those photos they look good. So imagine in real life it probably looks even better, right? You would have to think. Gotham by Gaslight is so good. I agree. I love that. Love that art. I think you need to get the J&D Catwoman so you can sell me the Blitzway one because I can't find her anywhere. Yeah, I was gonna say it's there's a reason why she's hard to find because she's really good. Yeah, can't find her either. Yeah, I hear you. I wish we had more Daredevil statues. There's been a few. Of Sideshow's done some. Iron Studios. There's been some really good ones. PCS did one, I think, right? I just got in a custom Star-Lord, Legend Shredder, Alien Aeon Flux, 1/3, and have Blade Museum on the way, all sitting in my living room for weeks. Does anybody else procrastinate on opening pieces? Not me, unless I'm having to wait to do a live stream. But man, I'm as soon as I get that box, I am ready to tear it open. You have some major strength for sure. Al Bundy says, "Whoa, Bundy." Another SB with Patricia Mahomes. All right. Love Al Bundy. I think we'll finally see Catwoman Hush reveal on the showcase coming up. Man, KVC, I would hope so. I think we'll get her, and I think it would also tie into them finally revealing the quarter scale Superman and Batman. I think that is long overdue. People are clamoring for it. It's going to sell a ton for them, I hope. 50 degrees in SoCal right now. Man, Miguel, I wish I was there with you heading up to some Disneyland. I was just there. I'm already going through withdrawals. I was there last Sunday. I was there at Disneyland, Disney World in Florida. Can't believe it's been a week already. Hypothetical. I have 7 entries. If each entry was $5, you could have gotten all 7 for just $35. How can that math be wrong? Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yep, 35. That's right. Oh, I love it. Showtime 101, Prime 1 Blitzway. And again, if you're just joining us, what Brad's talking about, we're doing a super chat giveaway. Anybody that does a $5 super chat will be entered into giving this away. It is the Batman Black and White, Mike Mignola. That's just an empty box. Trust me. Statue's not in there. Okay, here we go. So, yeah, just an empty box. But anyway, black and white statue from DC Direct. I still don't know what number it is, though. Yeah, anyway, $5 entries, super chats if anybody's interested in that giveaway. Wish I had more Daredevil statues. I don't think Daredevil gets enough. I agree with you on that. What are we hoping to see in the Prime 1 showcase? I would love to see them do some villains that they haven't done. I could care less about them showing another Batman. I could care less about them showing another Wonder Woman or Superman, and I know we'll get those. But I feel like if they could just give us maybe a comic book Scarecrow or a comic book Riddler, because I feel like they know that competition's coming. Like they know that Legendary Beast is going to be breathing down their neck. And so I would love to see a showdown. I think competition's good. So I would love to see a showdown between the two of them. How do you know you don't have any rules for your collection and you absolutely can't stop? Oh, are you talking about the the thing from earlier, right? Is that what you're talking about? The obsession part of it? I'm not sure. Not sure if that's what you're referring to. Oh, the line between hoarder and collector is very thin. It is. I am somebody that doesn't like things too cluttered. And even like when I'm looking at this, like, is that too cluttered? You know, I keep looking at it, but I like a little space. I like it to be able to breathe a little bit. So there is a fine line, and I've seen some collections that do look very hoardery to me. I've been posting a lot of stuff I did last summer. I don't like doing pictures in the late fall, winter. I love my green trees in the background. Plus the cold isn't fun to take pictures. And no, I can't even imagine you lugging them all out, which that in itself is awesome that you do that. The way I see a problem is when I'm short on monthly bills. Luckily hasn't happened to me, but that's when I would reevaluate how much I'm spending. Exactly. You have to budget. If you are living beyond your means, probably a good time to pull in the reins. Again, Hank, we just answered that question. Sorry if I am going over a few of the same questions, but yeah, I would love to see some new villains. And especially, I'm going to be specific, villains in third scale. I'm sure we'll get some in quarter scale, but I would like to see it. Hi, everyone. My name is Bullseye, and I'm a collector. That's right. It's like an AA meeting all of a sudden here in the BSC. Did you get a copy of the new GABZ Batman Dark Knight trilogy poster? No, I did not. I mainly collect comics, but I always know my budget for the month. So I recommend doing some sort of accounting, Google spreadsheets or whatever. I use Google Forms or whatever it is, Google Drive. And I have my spreadsheet of all of my running total of where I'm at. I highly recommend it. Gotham Gaslight is something like 110-ish, but chronological wise, it would be 1 since it takes place in the 19th century. Very impressive, Brad. Yeah. So again, I knew Brad would know this, but so yeah, again, this is approximately 110 in the line. They've done well over 100 at this point, but this one's really, really cool. So yeah, again, thanks everybody for doing the super chats that are interested in the giveaway. So far, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 entries so far. 5 entries so far. Appreciate it, Chris. Hey, everyone. JWR in the house. Hope everyone had a great week. Did anyone get anything special this week? I'd love to hear it as well. Love to hear if you got anything in. I got some black mats. in. That's what I got in. Tony Lewis. I'm not feeling the new Sideshow Batman hanging off the steeple at all. That's just one that seems off to me. Tony, I don't love it either. I liked the idea of what they were going for, but I just don't know about execution. I'll hold off. Better off. I think you do a little bit better for that, Chester. If you're trying to recoup some money. I'm getting my first original art piece this summer. Going to be an original Daredevil 11x17 by Deegan Punchcores. He's a newer artist, super awesome dude, currently doing a lot of TMNT covers. That's awesome. And I've also found, like, if you go on Instagram and you look up original art, you're able to find a lot of artists. Like, I'm getting original art from, Bermejo, Capullo. I've got my clay man. Again, my clay man right here that I absolutely love. One of the most expensive things that I've purchased. But my passion right now is original art. And again, I am slowing down a little bit, but I'm also finding artists that are not as well known. And I'm getting some commissions from them because I really like their work. I'm just trying to look for work that speaks to me and that can do some characters that I would like to fill my collection up with. Like I just had a commission, really great price, and it's really talented. And it's going to be Poison Ivy. And so I'm excited to add some characters and some original art. Also, I'm going to Fan Expo Dallas, and with my friends, we're meeting up there. My son Ledger's coming with me, and so we're going to do some. I'm assuming I'll get some original art there. Sean Murphy's going to be there, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I'm really happy that you're getting into that original art stuff. I can't wait to see it. Would love to see another video with you and Mr. X. Yeah, I would love that too. I think it'd be a lot of fun. He'll have to drink for me. I'm not a heavy drinker, that's for sure. I'll have a nice beer with him, that's for sure. White House senior living man. Yeah, it feels like that. You and Mr. X need to do something. That's what she said. Hey, Frederick, thank you for being here. Hope your hyperdrive's working today. I don't get why so many people like Trump. I think people like him because he just speaks his mind. And people like that. People respond to that. But I feel like they're all pretty dangerous, if you ask me. Inflation is a BS excuse for price gouging and corporate theft. Boom. Yeah. And I also feel like COVID was the same way. COVID was a reason to start all of this crap. And it just hasn't gone away. And that's the problem is if it had not ever happened, I think times would have been a little bit better. Drink on the stream with X. Again, I would be willing to do that. Like I said, you give me some draft and I'll drink with Mr. X, no doubt. I think that would be a lot of fun. Hello, the Lee Bermejo Catwoman from Prime 1 is on its way. That piece, again, you can see her right there. That piece is so good. It is so underrated. I was not going to get that piece, and I am so glad I did because I think she's fantastic. I absolutely love her. Love her. Congratulations, Forsaken. Green, or I'll keep it. All right. Well, I bought and sold my green. Bought again. LOL. Hey, BCS parents visiting this weekend, last day of their visit, but wanted to hop on and say hello. So, hey, for this upcoming Friday now, what piece do you need to see announced by Prime 1? Again, any comic book villain. I don't care. At this point, I don't care. I just want to see a good 1/3 comic book villain that speaks to me. That's what I'm hoping for. Hello, everyone. Hit that like button. This is from Mr. Collector 123. Excited for Dallas Fan Expo. Maybe I'll run into you out there. That'd be awesome. We might do a meetup because there's going to be a couple of collectors that maybe they're going to be there. I think Billy is going to be there as well. And we're going to meet up. Billy Rios. So yeah, thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you guys. That does help me out tremendously. So thank you for that. And also, yeah, maybe we'll do a meetup out there if anybody would be interested. If anybody's interested, let me know if you're going to attend. If anybody is going to be attending in the chat, if you're going to be attending Fan Expo, say, do hashtag attending Dallas or something like that. Hashtag it, just let me know if you're going to be there. Have you thought any more about displaying artwork behind your statues on the side walls? I think it's the one thing missing that would tie everything together in the space, but it's just my opinion. I do worry a little bit about it looking too cluttered. I think if I could do consistent frames, all the same frame going across, like my my deckled edge. I don't have this one framed yet, but if I did like all of my deckled edge ones behind the statues, I think that could look really cool. But I feel like they would have to be all the same size. You know what I mean? Yeah, congratulations on that. That's awesome, that Catwoman. I think I'll keep Green Hush Ivy. So if you're going to keep her, Chester, can you just cancel the one that you just got? Can you cancel the flesh color one? Because has it even shipped to you yet? Yeah, I work for Keurig, and luckily the company pays relatively well, but inflation still makes it difficult. Why is it every time I go to groceries, I try to buy less and always end up being more? I hear you, absolutely. And cool working for Keurig. I am an almost daily partaker of Keurig, so that's awesome. For me, I want to see a more final diorama of Catwoman, Batman, Phantasm. I would too, especially after this, especially after getting the Clayman original. Like, I can't wait for that piece. I wish she was quarters or third scale. I wish she'd be third scale. Yeah, Henry Jones, he was fantastic. Talking about J&D, I'm wondering what will happen to silicone in 15 years. That's the thing is, I feel like you're going to be probably not alive by the time the silicone is bad, as long as you don't have it in the sunlight. You know what I mean? I think you're going to be fine. Chris, I was thinking of adding a pinball machine in my collection room. Do you have any experience with at-home pinball machines, Batman or otherwise? I don't. I've also thought about there's like a Dark Knight pinball machine, but there's a lot of like those electric ones that are really cool too. That I've played those like at Costco and stuff when they have them on display. They feel really good. Like they feel like a real pinball machine. They shake and they move. So yeah, I don't have experience with any real ones though, and that's the thing is any of that stuff, it requires maintenance. You got to know what you're doing if it breaks, Okay, keeping green hush. Okay, Carl says DC for life. What are you hoping they reveal at Prime 1 Showcase again? I'm hoping any 1/3 villain in terms of Batman villains. Are you like me and can't wait to store your boxes under the sea? I hate storing boxes, but they are a necessity of the hobby. That's for sure. Random Korean. I purchased my first statue last Thursday. Arkham City Harley chair. Thanks for your review. Man, what a great piece. Again, she's right back there. I think you're Hello. Where did the freeze banner go? I had the freeze banner up, but it went away. There it is. There is a freeze. It is a freeze. Sorry, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see. So what I was trying to say, sorry, before we froze, is that what a great piece. Congratulations. You're going to love it. There's no going back now. Hey, Chris, is there any place or anyone that can recommend for a small statue repair? I accidentally damaged my Sideshow Catwoman, chipped ear, and abrasions on the face. There's nobody I would recommend more than Eric B. I don't think Eric is taking any of those at this time. You might still reach out to him. But Eric B. from the Batman Statue Collector Brotherhood group, All Things Art, can't recommend him enough. He's done some amazing, unbelievable repairs, things that I didn't think he could fix. He's fixed. I need to probably get a list because if he's not taking them, I want to get a list so I can recommend people. I wish Prime 1 would do a 3 Joker statue. I feel like that's a no-brainer. And I know Fabok would love to do it. Talk to him about it. What's your opinion on the Sideshow, the Crow statue that came out a couple years back? Purchased it for $50 off. Did you do a reaction video? I don't think I did. Crow remake, I haven't seen the trailer, but I saw the still. I'm not interested, really. I don't feel like that looks very good. I like Skarsgård. Isn't that who's doing it, right? But I think the Sideshow Crow was great. Definitely worth it. Really good piece. You sound like Michael Corleone in The Godfather 3. Just when I thought I was out. Just when I thought I was out, they put me back in. Sorry, so bad. So bad. I want to see the 1/4 scales of Superman. Again, this right here is a no-brainer. To me, it's printing money. It's printing money for Prime 1. Again, either one of those I'd be very happy with. I think I would really rather have the comic book Scarecrow. I really want a George Jimenez Joker. I'm sorry, George Jimenez Scarecrow. I'm looking at the Joker right there. Scarecrow, George Jimenez. I've been wanting to start a whole black and white line, but that's a dangerous line to collect. Huge rabbit hole. That's the thing is you don't have to go down it. Limit yourself. Say, I'm going to get 10 pieces. These are the 10 pieces I'm going to buy. These are the 5 pieces I'm going to buy. You don't have to go down a rabbit hole. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say I'm going to do like 5 on a shelf. I'm going to do 10 total. Easy. Okay, so here we got 2 more entries. Frederick L. There's number 1. Frederick L. There's number 2. Thank you very much. So that got you 2 entries. Thank you very much. Oh, it was the question. Sorry. Which are better, Batman Returns Catwoman statues or buy to? Which are better, Batman Return Catwoman statues to buy or own? Well, you have. Again, that's going to be subjective. I have the Blitzway. There's the Dark Side coming out. That's 1/3. There's a really great quarter scale one from Tweeterhead, which is just a phenomenal statue, really beautiful. And then there is the brand new from J&D. So it's really just kind of personal preference. I mean, again, this is the one that I've purchased for now. I love her. I was on Sideshow site looking at the new premium format Batman. I don't like the look of it, but it got me thinking. For $50, you could get 10 entries. That makes sense to me. So there you go. So you just keep climbing on the entries, Brad, and see if I don't see if I have enough paper here to keep shredding up entries. But yeah, I just don't love that Batman. I wanted to love it. I love the sculptor. I love Martin. He's fantastic, but that statue just doesn't speak to me, and so I will not be getting that one. I wish that they would tweak the portrait a little. I think it would help. I heard from an insider that Prime 1 is doing a 1/3 Batman Returns now. Not really, but it doesn't hurt to pull it out of the universe. So I believe, after having some conversations, that they were going to do it. I think that they were going to do a returns piece, but I think because sales are down, they're not going to. So I don't think you're going to see a Batman Returns. I also wanted to wait for that version because that's my favorite suit, but I don't think it's going to happen now. Never say never, because good ideas, if they already have renders of them, they could just put it in a file cabinet and pull it back out 10 years from now, we get addicted to the new paint smell. It's definitely a thing. It's cancer is what it is, Paula, but I get it. When is the giveaway? So we're going to do it at the end of this show. So again, anybody that's interested in doing this, $5 super chats, anybody $5. So if you do 10, you get 2 entries and so on. And Brad, if you do $50, it's 5. you know how it goes. But yeah, $5 entries for the Batman Black and White. Again, can't thank you guys enough for participating. But we're doing the giveaway on this show. Waiting for Prime 1 showcase to decide which statues to pick in my team draft. I hear you. BoardQ101 in the house. Thank you for being here, my friend. I have a feeling the new Batman is going to look awesome in person. I'm hoping so. Again, it's not my cup of tea, but not everything is, So if you love it, great. All right, JWR with 2 entries says I want to win something. All right, JWR right there. And JWR right there. Boom. So now we are up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 entries right now, guys. 9 entries if anybody is interested. Good to hear, Chester. I just got in this past week the Darth Vader Kenobi Hot Toys with half-scarred Anakin. That face is awesome. That looks really good. That's a special piece, Lane. I'm really glad you got it. I've got some art hung up, obviously, but I don't have my next round. Like I've got this new Jay Lee right here. I showed you the other night. So that one I still need to frame. So yeah, I've got stuff that I still need to do. I don't know. It's just easier to avoid it. I have all this stuff ready to go, and like I just don't know what to do with it. I had the colored version of Killing Joke, Batman 1/9. The black and white statues by comics artists are amazing. I agree, Frederick. I just think they're so awesome. And it's just cool because they all together, they look really good. They look really good together. Finally getting my Prime 1 Vampirilla tomorrow. Got it through Sideshow. Seems everyone has it already. Well, hopefully you got mine, Michael, because I bought her and canceled her. So congratulations. She's such a beautiful piece. I still love her. But I'm glad that I used that money to buy art. I just am. Justin Racklin in the house. Hey, Justin, another Brotherhood member. Thank you very much. Appreciate you being here, my friend. Get what speaks to you. I can't say it better myself. I mean, really, get what speaks to you. Yeah, absolutely. Ordered an old Sideshow Vlad the Impaler 1/4 statue and got in a James Bond prop toy. That's cool, Showtime. What kind of collection do you have? Do you have like just a hodgepodge of all like movie stuff, or what do you have? Did you watch SmackDown Wild Bloodline segment? Yeah. I think JWR, I think what's probably going to happen is you're going to have face Roman Reigns with the Usos taking on the heel Rock and that side of the bloodline. I think it's going to be good TV for next year. I think so. Like imagine War Games type of thing. Classic Sideshow. I know what you meant. That's awesome. Chris, you like spreadsheets and punchline. I think Harles and I need to stage an intervention. Yes, you do. I still love my Harles, but wait, I'm waiting for. I would love to see a Hush Harley. I would love to see them do that because they haven't really done a full jester from Prime 1 and Hush. I would love to see that. Yeah, show us your stuff. I agree. I love that piece, Chester. I apologize. This isn't Batman related. However, how much do you think the PCS Underworld's Salina piece is going to be? Is it third scale? I can't remember. I would imagine probably 1,200 or more. Have you seen the McFarlane's GoFundMe Spawn Batman statue? I like it. I think it's really cool. I actually am surprised that Prime 1 hasn't done it. Maybe we'll see that at next level. But yeah, I think they're onto something there. Gifted 1 Batman statue collector membership. How do you do that? What is that? Gifted 1 Batman statue collector membership. I don't even know what that is. Lane, what is that? I didn't know you could gift memberships. That's awesome. Or did you gift him? Let me know, Lane. I'm not sure what that is. So did you think Dan's old collection was cluttered? What did you think of Flankster's YouTube collection? So no, Dan, I feel like does a very tasteful job. And I haven't seen his new collection yet. So he's waiting to fully reveal it. But he does a really nice job of pairing art with the work. I struggle with that. And I have an art background, but I still struggle with it. So I love Dan's. Flankster, he has so many amazing pieces. Now, I feel like there are times where his stuff tends to look cluttered, and I think that he even says the same thing, like because he's always trying to rearrange things, and change them up and move them around to make it look visually appealing. I think with him, he has the luxury of having different spaces. Like, so he's got this room is this and this room is that. I think that helps him. If he had all of that in one room, I think that it would look really cluttered. I do. But I like that he has the luxury of having that whole basement where, he can move things around and tweak things. Because I think he does have an artistic eye. I think he has a vision of what he wants his collection to be. But I think overall he does pretty well, but it's just at some point you get too many pieces for the space, and that's a problem, and that's when I feel like it starts looking cluttered. You could. I mean, that's the thing is you can cancel her, Chester, if that would help. So we'll see. No, Chester, you wouldn't get something else. if you're struggling financially with it, you need to get your thing back and then not get something else, right? You just need to use the money to pay off your bills. The definition again, yeah, Hank, you're exactly right. The definition of cluttered is different. Oh, I'm way behind. That's whenever the freeze happened. Okay. Yep. Freeze. What's up, Chris? Just saying hello. Hope all is well. And what's up in the chat? Hello, Lewis, another Brotherhood member. Thank you for being here, my friend. Hope you're having a great Sunday. Fabric is so freaking good. His Rook Exodus book has some of his best work. You cannot go wrong with Fablock. He's fantastic. What is Prime One that you keep referring to? Prime One Studio. If you have half my collection is Prime One Studio, actually more than half. Do you think the Batman and Mr. Freeze bust from Tweeterhead will go up for pre-order this year? I do. Yep, they will 100% go up for pre-order this year. Kim is in the house. Why aren't there more Red Hood statues or Robins and Nightwings for that matter? I'm always amazed. I think Red Hood would print money. However, there's just not a lot of confidence. For whatever reason, not a lot of confidence in those. Supper time where Chester is. A little early supper for you. Sweet, I have a Tweeterhead BR Catwoman 2.0. Might get a Blitzway or Darkseid. J&D is challenging. J&D is more expensive, obviously, so there are more budget. I say budget friendly. They're still expensive, but they're not $4,000. I've only collected Batman and the Batman villain so far, but I'm really liking the new Wolverine Berserker Rage statue. To me, it looks cool, and it looks like it'll have a great presence in a large piece. I think that piece, I said it earlier in the show, that I feel like it is a very special piece. I think it's really well done. Really well done. I'd like to see more. I'd like to see Sideshow go in that direction more. Man, why didn't Prime One just do the return suit in the first place, especially if they're never planning on doing a Nicholson Joker? Would have made more sense to pair it with Catwoman. Because I think that they were going to do both. I think that was the plan. I think that they were going to do one and then, a year or two later, release the second one. Again, smart business just to do multiple versions. And 89 is where it started. So I can see why they did 89. And my fingers are still hopeful that they would do a Penguin and then maybe eventually a return suit. I'm probably the only one who wants Prime One to do this, but I want a Batman and Robin, George Clooney's Batman, to go with all the other live actions. I want them to do it just in terms of collectors being able to complete that line, because they've done the other live actors, complete it. You know what I mean? Complete it. How cool would a Batman Sanity be, but instead of multiple villains surrounding him, it's various versions of Joker? Oh my God. Oh, Brad, I want that so bad. Holy moly. I dare somebody to make that statue. Could you imagine how cool that would be? All the different versions of, there's been so like Capullo Joker and a Brian Boland Joker. Oh my gosh. That would be so cool. I would love that. And it's just, you could just see the inner turmoil on Batman because he wants to take Joker out. That'd be so cool. I love that idea, Brad. Man, that'd be so cool. God, I want that. Okay, here we go. Another entry. $5 entry. LOUIS. L. Got yours right there. One entry for you. We got Justin in the house doing an entry. Justin R. I got you, Justin, right there. Thank you guys for doing the entries. I collect a bit of everything, Chris, at least as far as things I enjoy. That's awesome. I mean, that's what I love. I mean, I wish I could do that. What's the most inexpensive way to get art prints from famous comic book artists? Go to the show. Art prints are usually like, 20, 30, 40 bucks. And so you can get some on eBay, or sometimes even they have their own website where they'll sell prints that are signed. But if you can go to a local show, they have art prints that are really affordable. All right, Wesley Hansen with an entry. All right, Wes, there's yours right there. Thank you very much. I appreciate all the entries, guys. This is awesome. Anyone seen the shared pictures of the Infinity Studios Daenerys? I would really like to have one now. Actually, I just added all that to our gallery for Rogue's Gallery because I thought she was so impressive. I've reached out to that collector to see if they want to do a review because I think that she looks great. She looks really great. Lawrence also suggested the same rivalry. I agree. Roman would be awesome. Maybe Cody teams with them. I could definitely see them going that route. Man, I think we need to have another show. Talk about all this. We need to do it over on the Wrestling Rogues channel. I have a chance to get the Queen Studios 1/3 Heath Ledger sculpted hair for $550, but 1/3 scale scares me due to limited space. That piece is not. It's not all of that big. Like I feel like you would do that. That's a really great price, Steve, and I would go for it. And here's the thing: at that price, get it, display it, see what you think, and if it doesn't fit, then sell it, right? No harm, no foul, right? Hush Harley could be interesting. The AC Harley Quinn was the first 1/3 that I received. What an amazing piece. And he's talking about this, the Arkham City. But I would love, yeah, Hush Harley, I would love. Now you're talking, Chris. Hush Harley. Can't put a price on that one. Work your magic, buddy, and put it. You know what? I'm going to. I'm going to. Challenge accepted. There's an option to gift membership to viewers in the super chat screen. That's so cool. So thank you very much. That was so cool that there was a gifted membership. That's neat. I didn't even know about that. That's really cool. Frederick L. Okay. Frederick L. There's another one for you right there. Boom. All right. So what are we up to for entries? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We got 13 entries so far, guys. Thank you. Lane did gift me. That's so cool. So welcome to the Brotherhood of the Bat. That's so cool. You could gift memberships. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. You can buy and gift 1 month membership to others. That's really cool. That's awesome. This community, I tell you, you guys watching right now, you are all incredible. Like you are what makes this community go around. I love you guys. I can't thank you guys enough for being here and just being part of this group. Like you guys are awesome. And that's a perfect example of it. Perfect example. Frederick. Love that. Per YouTube membership gift. That's so cool. Are you going to C2E2 or any con soon? I'm going to Fan Expo Dallas. That's the next one I'm officially going to. Some other ones are in the pipeline. I'm not going to C2E2, although that's now on my bucket list. But I'm getting 2 commissions from that show from George Jimenez that are going to be sent to me. I got a Scarecrow and a Punchline. Buy Batman Statue Collector membership for multiple viewers of this channel. When you buy a gift, it will be announced publicly on that channel, and eligible recipients will get live collect. I don't know what that says. Live can't read. Collector maybe get 1 month. That's awesome. Non-reoccurring access to membership level Gotham. That's cool. That's awesome. Thank you again. Frederick says, I have 2 Prime 1s. That's awesome. Do you think a company will ever do 1/3 Star Wars statues, the original trilogy? I think it's possible. I think that it's very difficult to get that license. Disney is not easy to get the license from. Is there a piece in your collection that when you walk by it, you still stop and admire it? There's so many in this collection that I do it all the time. I can't just pick one. I'd call that Batman insanity. Yeah, it would be so cool. That Brad had a great idea. Okay, I want to win. So we got JWR. There's 1. And there's 2. So thank you very much for the super chats again, guys. You are amazing. Michael, hey Chris, what do you think of Chester Smith's message posted on the BSC group today? The one where he says he's leaving the collection because he has debts. Actually, we've been talking about that. And I've recommended to Chester to maybe cancel a few pieces. That will help. And also, again, just my message is if the collecting hobby gets too much, like if it's too, it becomes too much of a burden financially or relationship wise or whatever, it doesn't mean you have to leave the community. It just means that you need to stop for a moment. Stop, look where you're at. Are you happy with what you got? If there are pieces that you could sell off, and then once things are better again, then start climbing back up again. But as for Chester, I think that Chester's not going anywhere. I think he's going to be right here with us, but maybe he needs to slow down a little bit. I want him to be happy, and I want his family to be happy with him. And so hopefully he's able to figure that out. And the community's here to help him with that. We're here to be supportive. We need a Black Mask piece or a Mad Hatter or Clock King. Come on, they have a Psycho Pirate now. Anything is possible. I don't think they're going to sell very many of that Psycho Pirate, to be honest. I was real surprised that they did that, but that might have been a DC request, a licensee request. But Black Mask I would love. Mad Hatter I would love. I don't think I would necessarily want a Clock King, but Mad Hatter or Black Mask for sure I would buy. You're the one with the statue connects. Could have sprang holding the card. Bolden with the fish. Death of the family. See, again, it's just, to me, that's printing money. Batman and Joker are so popular that, again, Brad, I love that idea. Absolutely love the idea. I'm passing it on. Passion for art. Hey, Chris, love your streams. Keep up the great work. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'm really glad that you enjoy the content. It means a lot to me. So thank you very much. Do you like watching golf on TV? No, but my family, they're very big into golf. So hold on just a second. I had a PayPal from Frederick. So you can also send PayPal payments up on the corner of the pin post. And so that will count as well. So I got a notification. So I'm going to add Frederick. Fred L. There's another one. I got $10 from you, Fred. I want to make sure I highlight that. And here's the second one. So thank you very much for sending that $10. Thank you very much. So what was I saying? Do you like watching golf? So my son is really into golf. And again, our family golf's just something that we do in our family. I usually ride around in the golf cart. But when it's on, we'll watch it sometimes. We'll watch the behind the scenes stuff. To me, it's a little bit boring at times, but it's still beautiful. It's beautiful to watch. And there's talent there. It's fun to watch talent. At the bottom, Red Hood reaching up for Batman, becoming how to... Brad, we need to go into business. Let's make some statues. Come on. It's so awesome. Chris, I thought you didn't like Harley. I thought Dan was the only rogues that liked. No, of course I like Harley. What have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know, I've got like 3 or 4 Harleys right now, Paula. I love Paul. I love Harley. The clay face that you have, I haven't. The clay face, I don't have a clay face. I have a Grundy. I don't have a clay face. But I don't talk about customs here on the channel. I'm sorry, Wes. And I just do that out of respect to all the licensed companies. I ended up ordering the Professor Snape piece from Prime 1 and still kicking myself due to the price of it. Thank goodness for multiple month plans. I only did it because expecting more pieces. I think the Harry Potter stuff they're doing has been really good. I really do. Congratulations. I think you're going to love him. That's awesome. It's awesome. Chris, Mr. BSC, are you saying male collectors should give up collecting for their girlfriends? No. Are you talking about like what I was saying about with Chester? All I was saying is that I think that in some cases over the years, again, I've been doing this almost 8 years, I've seen some financial hardships and I've seen some relationship hardships where because of people's overspending or because of financially getting out of hand, it causes friction in marriages or relationships. And I don't want to see that happen. And so I feel like you have to be, with anything, you have to be responsible, whether it's collecting or whatever it is. But no, I'm not. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is that you have to. I just feel like you need to be responsible so it doesn't cause friction. You know what I mean? Hopefully that makes sense. I met Tom King years back at a con. Really nice guy. We had a substantive talk about comics and everything else. I asked him how much for art prints. He said the one that he was doing at the con was $125. So that might have been something. So if he was drawing something, that's going to be more money. But art prints are already pre-printed. They're mass printed. So those aren't usually too much. And Tom King is a writer. And so, he doesn't usually have art prints. So if he was drawing something, that's probably what the 125 was. I sent a super chat, but I don't see it in the chat. It might not have gone through. If it doesn't show it, let me double check my email. I got Frederick's. So yeah, I didn't get anything from you, Red Brock. So it might not have gone through. Sometimes it doesn't go through payment wise. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. You might double check. I do think we'll see more. I know Jason wants to do more. Hi, Chris from NZ. I just pre-ordered the Vampirilla PCS 1/4. Great. Real shame it's not 1/3, though the cost would be a killer. Match my gorgeous Dejathoris 1/3. Love the channel. Thank you very much, Neil. I think that piece is great. It's not somebody for everybody. It's a very suggestive piece, a very adult piece. But man, that's just awesome. You're gonna love that piece, I think. $10 PayPal was just no worries, Frederick. Again, thank you for the tip. I really appreciate that, and it's always appreciated. It does roll back right into this channel for the content, and so, but I still did your entries though. It was still an entry because you sent it. So, tip or not, I wanted to include you. So thank you, Frederick. Message for Chester. The Hush Green Ivy is a nice statue. Then the skin variant, if you were going skin to green, I would agree. But having the green, there's no need for the skin version. Cancel skin. So he reached out and was asking my opinion a couple weeks ago. And I said, I prefer the green because it's more comic accurate. The skin version is really great. And he asked the same question in the community. He ended up ordering the skin because he wanted to keep both. And so I just don't, but financially right now, I just don't, like, he's posted that financially things are really strained. And so he has bills and other responsibilities in his life. And so I think that's why he's considering maybe canceling that. Grundy was what I was thinking, understandable. But yeah, I don't talk about it here on the channel because just out of respect to those companies, I do have 3 of the custom pieces, but I don't review them and I don't talk about them. Thank you for understanding. I like falling asleep to golf. Makes me feel good when they softly clap. I pretend that's for me. It was real funny. Jim Nance was on there yesterday. We were watching, and he's just talking like this, and it's so serene and nice. And he's talking to me. It's just like, oh my gosh, like I'm so used to him doing football play-by-play. Just gives options that can gift a membership if the channel has one for whatever 1 month price would be. So basically, the person who randomly wins the membership for a month to BSC channel. Again, thank you, Lane. That was so cool of you. That's awesome. Do you know if any companies make 1/4 silicone statues? Love the look of them. I'm trying to remember if Queen's done a silicone one yet. You might look into Queen Studios. I can't remember if they have done a silicone head, but most of them have been 1/3. Chris, thanks for the Red Wolf comic stands recommended. Again, thank you very much for the member for 17 months. I just want to thank you. That's so awesome. You guys, the members that are here, I'm so thankful to you guys. Sorry, I'm getting choked up. Thanks for Red Wolf comic stands recommended. I absolutely love them. I use them all the time. I think I've got like 20 of them now. They're just fantastic. So I'm really glad that you're enjoying them. Hey, Chris, have you thought about taking half of those pieces from the top shelf and moving them down to the bottom? Then you could put up the art. It's very possible. I'm still struggling with what to put on the bottom. So it's just one of those things where I want it to be right. I'm anxious for the dark side stuff to come in. I'm sorry, the legendary beast stuff. I'm anxious for the dark side Catwoman. But I want to see kind of what it's going to be like, and seeing if the legendary beast stuff will fit in with the Prime 1 stuff. Oh, Chris, I do think you should now drop your Arkham pieces to the bottom shelf. A lot of people did suggest that. I've only got, three? I've got 4 Arkham pieces. But I don't know. We'll see. About Action Boss, Brotherhood member says, give a Brotherhood sign there. Hey, Chris, good evening. When do you think Daniel Bell will come out with another 1/4 Batman? Also, what are your thoughts on the Two-Face and Batgirl premium format by Sideshow? Are you talking about the Clayface? I think you're talking about the Clayface and Batgirl premium format. I think she's awesome. Tough, great sculpt. And of course, that one was sculpted by Daniel as well. And I have her on pre-order. I love it. As for Batman, he literally just came out with one about a month ago, the Batman versus Joker, which I've also pre-ordered. That one is Daniel Bell Batman, Martin Canale Joker. I think it's really good. And so I don't know if we'll see another Batman from him directly for a little while. But I guess we'll see. I like her, but I didn't like the crowbar in her hand switch out. I don't think there wasn't a switch out, which I think is unfortunate, because I think that'd be really easy to do, very inexpensive, for sure. So anyway, I think I'm caught up on the messages, so I'm going to do last call for entries into the giveaway. Again, I'm paying for shipping if it's in the United States. And unless you want to pay shipping. And again, if it's outside of the United States, then I'm going to ask that you pay for shipping if it's outside the United States. So anyway, yeah, $5 entries if anybody's interested. One last call for the giveaway for the Mike Mignola Batman black and white statue. That's what it looks like. Very, very cool. Love it. And I will throw in, I should have said this earlier, I'll throw in a Batman statue collector sticker, okay? I'll throw in a BSC sticker if anybody's interested, okay? I just want to wish everyone a wonderful week. That's awesome. Paul, and again, while everybody's here, as we're wrapping up, again, last call for the giveaway, the Super Chat giveaway. But Wednesday, Rogues Gallery Live. Friday, live hangout as we all check out Prime 1 Studios Next Level. I believe it's Next Level 6. And so Friday night, and I believe that's going to be probably around 7:30 Central Standard Time, okay? So you're not going to want to miss it. You're going to want to join us. It's going to be a hoot. I cannot wait. All right, great stream. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And again, I hope you all have a great week as well. I'm looking forward to the week. Can't wait. All right, I need to find something to put all these entries in. I'm not seeing any more super chats. So I'm going to use another one of I'm going to use this box. This is another one I got recently. So again, last call. Here is all of my entries right here. I'm going to sprinkle them down in here very gingerly like that. Okay. Shake it all around. If you are the winner, then please make sure that you email me at thebatmanstatuecollector@gmail.com. Thebatmanstatuecollector@gmail.com. Say that you were the winner, and please send me your address, okay? All right, get it good and shaken. All right, drum roll, please. Thank you again to everybody that did super chats. Thank you guys for being part of the show. Thank you. All right, the winner is Frederick L. Frederick L got it. So thank you very much, Frederick. You are the winner. I'm going to put Frederick L is the winner. I just put it right here. So there we go. Congratulations to Frederick. And again, Frederick, send me your email, your address. If you're in the United States, I'm paying for shipping. If you're outside the United States, I ask that you pay for shipping. Congratulations, Frederick L. There again, Frederick. Congrats to Frederick. That's awesome. So again, Frederick L. If for some reason, I'm going to do it. Here's what I'm going to do. If for some reason Frederick doesn't want it for some reason, Okay. I'll do a backup drawing just in case, because we have had that happen before where people said, hey, Chris, don't worry about it. Just give it to the backup person. The backup person is going to be Showtime 101. Okay. So Showtime 101 is our backup. Fred L is the winner. I'm going to keep both of these here just in case. But Frederick, email me at thebatmanstatuecollector@gmail.com. Again, I'll get that shipped out to you this week. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Again, Wednesday, you're going to want to watch the Rogues Gallery. Friday is going to be our live reaction show, Next Level, one of the best shows of the year. Cannot wait. It's one of our biggest shows of the year. So again, everybody have a great week. Be good to yourself. Be good. Oh, no, Kim. Oh, Kim, I'm sorry. It's too late. Oh, I feel so bad. I feel so bad. Okay, well, anyway, we already drew, Kim. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I don't know if I could refund that $5 or not. I don't know if I can. I'll try to figure out if I can or not. I don't know. Just hit. I just don't know what to do. So anyway, I'm sorry, Kim. Yeah, it's like pretty late. Maybe it's super delayed. Maybe where she's at. Maybe she's a really bad Wi-Fi or something. I'm not sure. But anyway, I do apologize to Kim for that. But anyway, thank you guys so very much. I appreciate it. And again, we'll see you guys this week, Wednesday and Friday. And again, thank you everybody for tuning in. Really appreciate you all. And I'll see you in the Batcave. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good day. Sorry, Kim.